I got no. Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic this morning is youth literacy, and we're fortunate to have with us to talk about youth literacy Alana McLaughlin. Alana is not only my granddaughter, but she has been with us on another occasion, and evidently her fans, according to some of her views, requested another appearance for her. And of course, Alana, let me welcome you back to the show this morning and to tell you really how delighted we are to have you, especially because we think in terms of bringing to the audience this morning some information relative to what we call youth literacy and dealing with young people between the ages of 3 and 5, you see. And so what we'd like to do this morning is to not only deal with that, but to look at some of the things that you've been involved in terms of trying to assist, even at your age of 8, trying to assist young people. And so let's start off by talking about you and your school experiences.
Well, at school, we usually use these treasures reading books that we keep in our lockers. They help us read stories, like for our vocabulary, to learn words such as that. And we use those stories to tell us information such as true non-fiction stories or fiction stories, just to let our imagination spread out or to give us real knowledge on something that we're doing, such as a review test or a reading test.
And so you found in your situation now, what grade are you in now?
I am in 3rd, going on 4th.
Going on the 4th
After this summer.
After this summer, you'll be in the 4th grade. Now, you've been reading, I understand, for quite a number of years. Why don't you tell us something about your own reading experiences? Because what we want you to do is to sort of talk to young people your age or younger about how important it is to read. And I understand that you've been involved with reading for quite a number of years. When did you first start reading?
Maybe when I was an itty-bitty child. My mother, Cheryl, used to take me to the library, and I'd probably grab a little baby book, and I'd sit down and I'd start reading. And then soon I would read it to my mother, and she was just flabbergasted at how I could read at that small age.
And this was even before you started school, right before you started school?
Yes, about 1 or 2.
And how many schools, now you're in the 3rd grade, you've attended a number of schools and had reading experiences in most of them, in all of them I would imagine, before now. And why don't you say something about that?
Well, first I went to Napier for pre-K, then for kindergarten and 1st I went to Alice Green, and for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th I'm at Glenn.
Okay. Yeah. And so you've been to Alex Green, and now you're at Glenn, and I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Okay. And so now you're at Glenn, and what are some of your experiences in terms of your reading now? What level do you read in?
I read at a 45, which is at a 5th grade level.
And so you're at a 5th grade. Why don't you tell us something about some of the books that you've been reading here lately?
Well, right now I am reading Mystery Isle by Judith St. George, originally called The Chinese Puzzle of Shag Island. I recently read The Miraculous Adventures of Edward Tulane by Kate DiCamillo, The Tale of Despero by Kate DiCamillo, and Because of Winn-Dixie by Kate DiCamillo. I gotta say, I'm a Kate DiCamillo fan.
And now, who is Kate DiCamillo? I mean, is that...
She's an author of all the books that I just named, except Mystery Isle by Judith St. George, who also made other books, such as Haunted, and I've also read Nancy Werlin, Double Helix, and Jennifer Allison's Guidla Joyce, Physics Investigator. I've also read Lulu Dark and See-Through Walls by Bennett Madison, and Dorothy and Thomas Hubler, The Sword That Cut through the burning grass.
And so you've been involved in a real sense in the whole process of reading for quite a number of years, and you can even remember the number of books that you've read. Is that right?
Probably. Let's see. Tale of Despereaux by K. DiCamillo, The Miraculous Adventures of Edward Tulane by K. DiCamillo, Mr. Owl by Judith St. George. I've also read some mystery books, such as The Magic School Bus. I'm also into paranormal activities, such as ghosts and ghouls and vampires and stuff.
And so over the last 15 seconds here, Alana, and before this second segment, let us think in terms of bringing back some additional information in reference to that. And we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break. The topic this